In this video, we are going to discuss an algorithmic strategy, divide and conquer. There are different algorithmic strategies. One among them is divide and conquer, which is based on the principle of division and then obtaining the solution to the problem. Basically, divide and conquer strategy is being applied into two parts, or it consists of two parts. The first part is divide and second is conquer. In divide, the problem is divided into number of sub-problems, and these sub-problems are solved recursively. This divide and conquer strategy can be applied to a problem only if the sub-problems generated are of similar type to the original problem. So divide and conquer strategy can be applied to a large problem which can be divided into smaller problems such that the smaller problems generated are also of the similar type to the original problem. You go on repeatedly applying the divide operation to these sub-problems such that the problems are divided into smaller and smaller sub-problems. You continue this division till further division is not possible, or you can obtain the solution to the smaller problem. Once you can obtain the solution to the smaller problem, then you combine the solutions of all these smaller sub-problems to get the solution of the original problem. So that is divide and conquer strategy. Let's have a look at the graphical representation of divide and conquer technique. Consider that a problem is large enough of size n. This problem is to be solved using divide and conquer strategy. So we divide it into smaller problems of size n by 2. These problems are still large enough to obtain the solution. So we further divide them into smaller subproblems of size n by 4. It means we are repeatedly applying the divide operation to this problem. If we observe that further the division operation cannot be applied, then we stop with the division process and find out the solution to the smaller problem. Then we combine these partial solutions to get the solution of our original problem of size n. Now it is not the case that a problem has to be divided only into two subproblems. A problem can be divided into k such subproblems. But all the k subproblems generated should be of similar type to the original problem. Now let's have a look at the control abstraction of this divide and conquer algorithm. Consider that you are having a problem P and you are applying divide and conquer strategy to this problem P. If the problem is small enough, then the solution can be easily found out and we return the solution to the problem P. But if P is large enough, then P is divided into smaller instances P1, P2, Pk such that k is always greater than or equal to 1. And to this, we apply divide and conquer strategy to all the subproblems, to all the k subproblems that are being formed. Then we return the combination of solution of all the subproblems which are being applied the divide and conquer strategy. So the solution of divide and conquer strategy applied to P1, P2 up to Pk is the solution is being combined and that is being returned as the solution to the original problem. So that is the control abstraction. The time complexity of divide and conquer strategy can be expressed using the recurrence relation. If the size of the subproblems are approximately equal, then the computing time of divide and conquer strategy is being computed as T of n is equal to G of n if n is small enough. Otherwise, it's a combination of the time complexities of all the subproblems T1, T2 up to T of nk. Plus, it requires some time to perform the divide and the combine operation that is being represented as f of n. The time complexity can also be specified as T of n is equal to T of 1 where n is equal to 1, or when n is greater than 1, it can be specified as t of n is equal to a into t of n by b plus f of n, where a and b are known constants and n is a power of b. Now let's have a look at an example that can be solved using the application of divide and conquer strategy, that is the binary search algorithm. In binary search algorithm, we are having n values. Those are sorted in ascending order. And the problem is to search for an element x in this list. There are two possible cases that x is present in the list. Then we have to find out the position at which x is present. And the second case is x is not present in the list, so we have to return 0 as the unsuccessful search. Now we are going to apply divide and conquer strategy to this binary search algorithm. For applying divide and conquer strategy, we divide the entire list into two halves. So our first comparison is with the middle element of the list. If the element to be searched x is same as the middle element, then the element is found and our search terminates. But if the element to be searched is less than the element at the middle position, then we discard the right half of the list and we narrow down our search only in the left half of the list. We again apply this divide and conquer technique to the left half of the list. But if the case is that x is greater than the element present at the mid position, then we narrow down our search only to the right half of the list and we discard the left half of the list. To this right half of the list, we again apply divide and conquer strategy and divide it into further sublists. So if we are using this recursive procedure to find out the middle element of the unsearched portion of the list, and then every unsuccessful comparison of x with the middle element will be roughly eliminating the half unsearched portion from the consideration. So we are always narrow down our search. Then if our array size is roughly half in every comparison, and this comparison can be done in log n to the base 2 times. Hence, the worst case complexity of binary search is about log n to the base 2. So we are applying divide and conquer strategy for performing the binary search operation. Now let's have a look at the binary search algorithm, in which we are having an input array A, which is consisting up of elements from 1 to n, and we are determining where x is present or not. For that, we initialize the low end as 1 and high end as n, and we repeat this procedure till our low is less than high. We find out the middle position and we compare x with the middle element. If x is less than the middle element, we narrow down our search to the left half of the list, so we modify the high end. If x is greater than the middle element, then we narrow down our search to the right half of the list, so we modify our lower end as mid plus 1. And if the element to be searched is same as the element present at the mid position, we return the mid position. We repeat this process till our low is less than high. Once low becomes greater than high, then we return 0. It indicates that our search is unsuccessful. So that is the binary search algorithm. Now let's try to check this binary search algorithm with the help of an example. We are having a sorted list of elements which are sorted in ascending order. And suppose we want to search for x equal to 25 in this list. So the first step is we initialize low to 1, high to 8, and then we find out the mid position, that is 4, and we compare with the mid position element, that is 15. So 25 compared with 15 indicates that 25 is greater than 15, so we have to search in the right half of the list. So we discard the left half of the list and narrow down our search to the right half of the list. Again we divide the right half of the list as the low end 5 and high end 8. We found out the mid element 6. The element present at position 6 is 23 and 25 is greater than 23. So again we search in the right half of the list. So again we apply divide and conquer strategy and divide the list as low 7, high 8 and mid is 7. The element present at position 7 is 25, so our search terminates successfully. Let's have another example. Suppose we are searching for 7. Again we divide the list into two halves and we compare it with the middle position. The middle position element is 15. 7 is less than 15, so we again divide the list. Lower end is 1, high end is 3. We found out the middle element, that is 1. And our search terminates successfully because that is the element we are searching for. Say suppose we are searching for element 5 which is not present in the list. So again we will be dividing the list into two halves by comparing it with the middle element. Our search will be narrowed down to left list as the element present at mid position is 15 and we are searching for 5. 5 is less than 15, so we search only in the left half of the list. We again repeatedly apply divide and conquer strategy, find the middle element, that is 7. So again 5 is less than 7, so we have to search in the left half of the list, but there is no left half of the list present because the list has been exhausted. So we conclude that the element is not present in the list. So that is the binary search being applied the divide and conquer strategy. There are similar such other algorithms which can be solved using the divide and conquer technique, like the binary search, the quick sort, merge sort, integer multiplication, matrix multiplication. These algorithms can also be solved by applying the divide and conquer strategy. This is the reference book used for the preparation of these videos. Thank you.